show. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you have not already done so, please go ahead and subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I upload new videos. For those of you that are new here, my channel is about cerebral palsy because I myself have cerebral palsy and I want to help those who have disabilities understand just because you have a disability doesn't mean you can't live a productive life because you absolutely can. Don't let anybody ever tell you that you can't achieve a dream just because you have a disability. They are absolutely wrong for telling you that. They should be lifting you up instead of telling you that you can't achieve a goal just because you have a disability. Now, with that being said, just because I talk about cerebral palsy on this channel, I also do other fun videos. I don't always talk about cerebral palsy because sometimes you just need a break from talking about it. So I choose sometimes to talk about different things. Now, with that being said, this channel is for everyone, not just people that have disabilities. It's for everyone. Now, let's get started with the first video of the day. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun, and I'm going to do that mini Q&A I told you about. A lot of people ask me, how does my relationship work with my husband due to my cerebral palsy? Well, one, my husband doesn't look at my disability. He looks at me. He looks past my disability. He doesn't judge me for it. And we have a really good relationship. We laugh, joke, and we do things for each other. Like, he literally, without me knowing it, I knew he was gonna buy me a blanket, but I didn't know what kind it was. And when um, Walmart got here, he surprised me with a blanket with my two favorite colors. And my two favorite colors are pink and blue. So he's always surprising me with um, things like that. He literally, a couple weeks ago, had bought me Chinese food without me even knowing it. I've been wanting Chinese food forever. So he went out and bought me Chinese food. And my whole point of saying this to you guys, you can have an awesome relationship. Yes, you're gonna bicker back and forth every now and then. Yes, people have problems in relationships. But if your love is stronger than those hurdles that you go through, you can conquer anything as long as you have a man that loves you and will stick by you. if you have that stapled down, you both can conquer the world. Yes, there are things that he needs to help me with because of my disability, but he doesn't mind doing it. He loves doing stuff like that for me. He loves to help me, so it doesn't bother me when he says, "Do you need my help?" I'll just tell him yes or no. And so, even though it's a struggle for me at times, I let him do it because he doesn't make me feel like I can't do something. He is always encouraging me to do things in life. He's always encouraging me to do YouTube videos. And that's why I tell you guys, I can't do this without my family. If they haven't encouraged me to do what I do every day, and it just doesn't have to be about YouTube videos. It's about anything. Like, who encouraged me to do things. And that's what keeps me going. That's why I tell you guys, I can't do this without my family. And so even with our children, heck, they're always telling me, "Mom, you can do it. Just because you can't walk doesn't mean you can't do it." And they are correct. They are the driving force of what I do in my life, and I try to make my life better for them. And I have worked so hard to get my life back on track. And guys, it wasn't easy for me to do. I fought, I cried, I screamed, but he stuck right by me because he understood what I was going through. And he never gave up on me. And that's why I can honestly say today that my husband is my best friend, my soulmate, and he means everything to me. There's nothing in this world that I would not do for this man or my children. They mean the world to me. And I'm going to tell you something. I never thought in a million years that I would have a relationship like I do now. He calls me his princess, and he just makes me feel like I won $1,000,000. He thinks of others before he thinks of himself. And I tell him all the time, you need to take breaks out for yourself and don't worry about me. Do your thing. And he's like, I'm always going to worry about you because you're everything to me. He tells me I'm an angel sent from above. And I always tell him that he saved my life. Vice versa. he tells me that I saved his life. And to hear that, guys, that makes my heart melt because I feel like I finally found my soulmate, my true love, my everything, my heart, my soul. He has the key to my heart, and he will always have the key to my heart. So the whole point of me doing this fun video is to let you all know that you will find your soulmate. There is somebody out there for you. They will come when the time is right. If you are meant to be with somebody, the time will come when the time is right. So don't give up. Keep fighting for what you want. And as long as you keep fighting for what you want, you will get what you want. Put in the effort, whether you have a disability or not. And we do everything together. There's not a time that I'm not with him. We do everything together. And it makes me feel important when we do everything together. Because I've never had that in any other relationship that I've been in. And I love that we can communicate on how I feel and how he feels. And so don't ever give up. You will find the person that you are meant to be with. And one of these days, I'm going to try to get him to do a Q&A for you guys without his face being on camera. Because he doesn't like the camera. So the next question I get on where did we meet? We actually met on Facebook, and then I went to where he's from, and I stayed with him for 2 months. And we've been together for 11 wonderful years. And I couldn't ask for someone better than him. He, again, is my everything. I pretty much thank him every day for what he has done. I tell him every day that I appreciate what he has done for me, and I'm gonna continue to tell him that I appreciate everything that he has done. He is my heart, my everything. And I wouldn't trade this feeling in for anything. he is just the most kind, caring, loving person that you will ever meet. So the next question I get, what do we do for fun? We do a lot of things for fun. Sometimes we go out to Walmart because we both like shopping at Walmart, but here lately we've been shopping online. So he brings me into whatever he um is thinking about. Like if he thinks of something that he wants to buy, he asks me, "What do you think about buying this?" And so we just do things like that. Like we don't play no games because I'm not really a game person. Yes, I love playing cards, but at the end of the day, we find stuff to do. Like, we'll sit here and talk for hours and just cut up and start laughing. And we will laugh at the stupidest things. But to us, that is fun. And before I met him, guys, I wasn't a type of person that would laugh. I would always look mad. And a lot of times, I was mad before I met him. But he's brought me out of my shell more than I can honestly say. Because I was the type of person that would keep everything in. I did not care about myself until I met him. He's the one that made me care about myself. Yes, I cared about my children, and I love my children, but I didn't care about myself until I met him. And then once I met him, it took me a while to open up. But once I did that, we talked about things, and he made me feel comfortable about talking um, about things, getting things off my chest. And till this day, after 11 years, I can sit here and have fun conversations. And most of our conversations are fun. But there's other conversations that are hard for me to listen to at times. But I do it because now I'm able to do it. I hope this video helps you understand where I am coming from. To let you all know that you can have the best relationship out there as long as you put effort into it and you don't give up. I'm gonna end this video here today, but before I do that, I want to tell you guys the next video that I do today is going to be about loving yourself. And that's going to be a part of the depression series. And remember, guys, I'm not talking about anybody in particular about depression. My hopes and my dreams are to help you all, not make fun of somebody just because they have depression issues or whatnot. I'm telling you from my experiences and my experience only, hoping to help people out there to realize that you are not alone with this mental illness. So, with that being said, all my depression series videos will be in a playlist. So, whenever you're ready to watch it, you can watch it. And keep in mind, guys, I might be doing another live today about that. So, like I said, it will be in a playlist. So, if you're not ready to watch it, then you can watch it when you're ready. And with that being said, never say you can't, always say you can, and never give up. And from my daughter to you, try your best each and every day. Bye, guys, and I will see you soon for the next video.